Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm super excited because today I am bringing you a type of reading that I have never done for you guys before. So this is going to be your universal forecast. So this is going to give you a forecast for the entire year of 2019. And this is going to be broken up by months, so we'll be doing each particular month. We'll be getting information from the Animal Oracle deck about, and this is Stephen Farmer's deck, this is going to be about just the general animal energy, the type of support that you might need during that particular month. And then I'll also be drawing from my regular deck to get us the monthly theme. So every theme every month this year is going to have sort of a general energy or theme. And as I mentioned, I've never done this before, so I'm super excited to see how this plays out. And again, this is a universal forecast, so this is for everyone for the full year of 2019. And I'll be going month by month, and then you will see for January the regular readings for each of the zodiac signs. Are going to be a little bit shorter, obviously, because I'm doing this. And then yeah, and then this will be something that you can go back to again and again throughout the year when you're just like, oh, I'm kind of feeling something different, or what's coming up for this month, and you'll be able to go back to this particular forecast and get a little bit of information. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And what I'm going to do first, I guess, is I am going to be drawing all of the cards, so I have some sort of order to this and can kind of keep track of which month I'm on. So I will be doing that first. And I'm kind of funny this way, so I just do it the way they guide me to. So it's not, there's not necessarily any, it's a little bit random. Okay, let's see, how are we going to do this? I think I'm going to do these 4 across. Yeah, let's do it that way. We'll do 4 across. And this, it's interesting because when I do cards this way, and this is the way that I do it for people's 12-month forecast as well, is it just, I have no idea how this works, but it just works out. Like everything is like exactly what you need to hear. So I am always just fascinated by that whole process. I'm going to shuffle these up. Shuffle. I'm going to take a few of these. Oops. They're flipping that one over. Silly angels, flipping that one over for us. Not ready for that yet. Oops. Right, and just had the AC going a little bit here. It's actually pretty nice and cool here in Kihei, but when I do videos, I close all the windows so that I don't get the outside noise distracting me or you while I'm doing videos. And so with the lights and everything, it sometimes gets a little bit warm. All right, so we are going to start. This will be, I'm going to be starting with January, obviously, January, February, March, April. We'll be doing it like basically by quarter here. So let's go ahead and get started with the January and see what the energy is for this month. Okay. So January, we've got Archangel Raguel, and this is about fair and just decisions. So Raguel is kind of our angel that helps balance things out. And this is really also an indication that you may need to stand out for yourself a little bit this month. Really doing what you feel is right. So regardless of what anybody else is encouraging you or thinks you should do, you've got to follow what feels right and true for you. And I always say follow what feels easy and light, okay? If it feels heavy, if you feel sick to your stomach, when you are, you know, thinking about doing something that's probably not a good path for you. And standing up for your beliefs, and a caveat around that is, you know, it's not about looking for a fight. It's just like standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe is right and true, and what resonates with you, but not in a way that is confrontational. This is just in a way of like owning your power kind of energy is what that's about. So that is the Justice card for January, and the number associated with the Justice card is 8. The number 8, which I see as abundance. 8 in numerology relates to abundance. I always also think of the infinity sign, right? Like the figure 8 on its side. I use that a lot to connect with the energy of people, and so that energy of 8 also I feel like bodes well for finances in the month of January as well. And then we've got the Black Panther coming in with passion. So passion is going to be important in the month of January 2019, and it really is about following what lights you up. Follow your passion. Follow what excites you. And it makes me think of, I've been guided just recently to create a retreat on Maui, and I'm so excited about it. It's like I can't stop thinking about it. There's a lot of work that needs to be done to, you know, get it all set up and all of that, but I'm super geeky excited about it. And so it's like follow what excites you, follow what lights you up. So that's our January energy. Ooh, that was close. I almost knocked over my candle. Whoops. Okay, so February 2019, we have the Queen of Earth coming in, and I always feel like, you know, the Earth cards are about how you make your money and what you need to do to be here on Earth, but they're also that creativity, right? And it's our destiny, it's our, you know, gift essentially for us to be able to create the reality that we want in our life. This particular card is about looking at things from a more grounded place, right? So more sensible, more grounded, looking at challenges and other people from a place of kindness and from a place of understanding, because you never know what other people are going through. And so really having that compassion in your heart is going to help you. Making time for other people this month is going to be important too. So you might find this month in February 2019 that you are needing to help people out, or you have friends that are needing your help this month. And so that energy is coming in for you. So just know that you might your plans may change a little bit in that you may need to help other people out. And then your animal energy for this month, or your animal totem, is the lion. And this is about courage. So the lion, as we know from like the Wizard of Oz, is all about, you know, finding that courage that is within us. We always carry that within us. And it's also super important that you ask for what it is that you want. Okay, so this means asking, obviously, God, the universe, the angels for what you want, asking the other people in your life for what you want. But the key here is being unattached to the how, the when, or the what even about how that comes to fruition. Okay, so it's about being unattached to the outcome of it. So you ask, you put it out there. So just as an example, in a practical way, is if you, for instance, need someone to help you move something, and you have it in your head that you want a particular person to help you move something, you can definitely ask that person to help you, but then ask from a place of being detached about the outcome, letting go of whether they say yes or no. Like, it's okay either way. Either way, it's going to be perfect. So really just relaxing and releasing that. You know, so many times we get so attached to like, oh, it has to happen this way, or this is the way I need to make my money. No, just let go of the how, let go of the when, and even let go of the what, meaning like how exactly that comes to be, right? Or how exactly you attract the amount of money that you desire, right? So ask for what you want and then let go. is the key there. All right, let's look at March. So March is my birthday month, so I'm always interested in that one. We have the Seven of Fire. So this is interesting because it's a little bit similar energy to the January energy. So this March energy is also about standing your ground. It is about standing up for your beliefs and your decisions. So you might have, what I'm kind of getting around this is you might have some people thinking you're a little bit crazy about something that you want to do. And it makes me think a little bit about when I moved to Maui, right? Like people, you know, some people I think probably were like, what are you thinking? Like, why would you do this, right? So choose your battles wisely. Again, this isn't about seeking confrontation. This is about standing up for your beliefs, standing firm and solid in your decisions, and knowing that you can trust your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, your intuition, and that you're on the right path, okay? So we do need the determination this month. So March is going to be the Salmon card, which is about determination. And this is knowing that you are going to get there, okay? So the salmon, when you think of salmon, they swim upstream, right? Like that's amazing. And yet, they are very determined. They know that they're going to get there. They've done it before, you know, maybe some of them are new swimmers and haven't done it before. But the idea is if this is something that you desire, you can make it happen, okay? So it's just a matter, again, of being determined, standing up for your beliefs and decisions, following your intuition. Some people call it your gut or your, you know, we have different brains. We have the gut brain, we have our heart kind of brain, and then our brain and our head. So it's following the inner nudgings and really just trusting and having faith that you're going to get there, okay? So that's your March energy. Let's see what April has for you. Okay, so April is a little bit of a change month. So we had in January, I always look at the Arcana cards as, you know, a little bit of a shift or change. And so we had that in January. Now we've got it again in April. And this is Archangel Metatron. This is the Chariot, and it's all about kind of putting your nose to the grind a little bit. I hate that expression, but it is about being focused, about self-discipline, about willpower, right? And Archangel Metatron is really a great angel to help us with organization and time and staying focused. So this is the 7 card, which is an interesting energy too. When I think of feng shui, it relates to creativity. So it that 7, that creativity is you know, building something. So you're working on something. You're laying a foundation. You are like creating a platform, if you will, to propel you forward. And that's where this work is going to come in, but it's going to pay off. Like there's going to be an important achievement that comes from this, and you're likely going to get some public recognition from it as well. So it is going to be worth it. We also have this squirrel coming in, which fits very well in with that Chariot card because this is all about preparation. And the squirrel is about getting ready for big changes. So again, it's like laying that foundation. So April is going to be a time where you are maybe putting some underlying pieces in place that are going to help you propel you forward and getting ready for some big changes that are happening. So for some of you that are potentially moving, this would be a time where you're like clearing things out, you're packing, you're organizing, all of that type of thing. So it is going to take some self-discipline and willpower. All right, then we come to May. And in May, we've got another shift here. So we've got the Unity card coming in. And this is Archangel Sandalphon. And this is about finding your tribe, finding your mentor, the person that can assist you, the person that is going to be able to help you in your life, make transitions, and essentially, you know, come to a higher place of consciousness. So Archangel Sandalphon is one of my favorite angels, and actually Sandalphon and Metatron were brothers in life, so they, you know, they have that sort of connection too. And the thing about the unity aspect is finding your people. So it may be that you are, and again, I feel like some of you are moving in 2019, so some of you will have moved to a new location, and there's going to be, you're going to need to find your tribe there, right? You're going to need to find your people, the people that you connect with. And this is going to be a month of doing that in May. We also have the giraffe coming in to assist you, and this is the foresight. So this is letting you know that you are able to see ahead, like you're able to get that long distance perspective. You're able to see what's in store in the future. So trust that, like trust that, you know, that kind of those intuitive hits that you're getting, the information that you're getting, because it is right and true. So, and then take actions based on what you are getting, you know, what is coming through for you. So that's your May. All right, let's look at June. So June, we've got some fire energy, and this, you're gonna like this one because it's 3 of fire. Fire cards are all about passion and action, and this is the abundance card, okay? One of them. Obviously, there's many in these decks, but this is a really, you know, you've done the work, especially in April. You put in the work. May, you found your tribe, and now in June there's abundance and things are looking up. You're kind of, you know, coming out of things. You may still have to have a little bit of patience as things really fully sprout, but you can make long-term plans now. Now you're going to be able to see that things are really going to be okay, right? Like you're going to have more of the physical evidence of it. We always know, we can always trust that everything's going to be okay, but we oftentimes, like, we don't see it in the physical, and that's where our doubt comes in. So here in June, you're going to start to see it in the physical. And then we do have the bear coming up. So this is interesting because it seems to be a year of like boundaries, of standing up for yourself, of following your true north, right? And this bear is very much about that as well, standing your ground. So not letting other people sway you into doing something that you don't want to do. And that happens a lot. I feel like we get, you know, either peer pressure, or we get family pressure, or we get pressure from society, like you should be doing this, or you should be doing that, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So this again is that bear with boundaries. So I feel like that's going to be a big theme for the entire year, is about boundaries and standing up for your beliefs and your decisions. But June is going to bring abundance and more evidence in the physical. You're going to be able to see at that point. Okay. And then July, we've got the 10 of air. The air cards are all about the head and the intellect. So this is the first air card that we've got in the year. So you are going to be a little bit more in your head this month in July, but it is about coming out of the forest. So I feel like this is like, you're going to see some evidence in the physical in the June, and then July you're completely coming out of the forest. There's going to be, you know, just that the energy of like the breathability is what I'm seeing around this, expecting things to get better, seeing that, you know, being prepared for the change or the shift that's happening. And for some of you, there may be some addictive behavior. And honestly, I feel like we all have addictions of some kind or another, whether it's you're addicted to Facebook, or you're addicted to sugar, or you're addicted to caffeine, or you're addicted to drama. I mean, there's so many different addictions that we can have, but in this particular month of July, you're going to be letting go and shedding some of that, and that's going to feel lighter for you, and obviously help you move out of this sort of, you know, little bit of more enclosed energy that you were feeling. And then we do have the rabbit coming in. So this is a very creative month for you, this month of July. The rabbit is all about creativity, fertility. It's, you know, just like having a lot of energy to get a lot of things done, you know, so it's really that, you know, even though there isn't a fire card here, it is sort of that fire. Rabbit is kind of that fire energy, that fertility, that creativity, that inspiration, right? So lots of good stuff around that. So that looks to be a good month for you. Okay, so then let's look at August. And in August, we've got another air. So we are a little bit in our head in July and August, and that's okay. Sometimes we need to tap more into like our thinking mind, and this is about making objective decisions. So this is going to be a time for a decision in August. There's going to be some decision that comes up, or maybe multiple decisions that come up. And really, the essence of this, so you can see she's got a crystal ball, right? She's holding a crystal ball. She's looking into it. And this is that essence of clearing out, like allowing yourself to have clarity is one aspect of it, but also clearing out things that don't serve you. So this is going to be a good time maybe to do some decluttering in August. And also it's going to help you sort of declutter, you know, kind of wipe away things that were not allowing you to see the truth of situations. And so again, it's all about clarity. In August, there's this clarity, this clearing, decluttering, all of that kind of stuff is coming in. And the wolf is coming in to help you in August, letting you know that you are safe. This is the guardian. So the wolf is always, when you think of wolf pack, like they're together, they protect each other, right? And this wolf energy is protecting you, keeping you and your loved ones safe and supported. And just know that you've got that, you know, that always from the universe, from your whole spiritual team of angels and guides. But the universe has your back, as Gabrielle Bernstein would say, the universe has your back, and you know, you have a lot of support. So just know that you are safe and you're protected. Okay, so that is August. I'm just gonna get a little drink of water here. It's to do like these longer readings, it would be difficult not to take at least a sip of water in the middle. Okay, so then we've got September. So September, we're getting back into the earth energy. The Knight of Earth is coming in for September, and this is a time to buckle down. So oftentimes after people have been playing all summer, then September they get back to work. So that really makes a lot of sense with that. It's a perfect time to get things done, to really, you know, just focus. Honor the commitments that you've made, so really coming through with the things that you've promised to do, and working with your guardian angel. So this is something I think that we often forget, that we have guardian, every one of us has a guardian angel. I believe that we sometimes have multiples of them as well. I have two for sure that are working with me, and I tend to, because I work so closely with the archangels, I tend to think of the archangels a lot. You know, they come to mind more quickly, but your guardian angels are ones that know you best, right? And they've been with you for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and so they are more like your, you know, like your big brother or sister, I guess. Well, the angels are too, but just know that you can call upon your guardian angel, and in the month of September, when you're needing help, your guardian angel is going to be there for you. He or she is going to help you with that. Whatever's happening and whatever you're focusing on or working on at that time, your guardian angel is going to be there for you. So we have, again, so in August we have that sort of decision energy, needing to make decisions. That's coming in again in September. So with the antelope, the decisiveness. And this is about making decisions and then taking action. So it's not just like make the decision and then just like, oh, da, 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 da. No, it's like make the decision and then take actions to follow through on that decision. So whether that is like, you know, if you apply for a job, you know, you make the decision to apply for the job, you actually take the action to apply for the job, and then do your intention work, do your visualization about like, what would it be like to work at that place? What would it be like to, you know, hang out with the different employees? What would it be like to deal with the customers, or whatever that might be, right? So make the decision and then take appropriate action is your September energy, along with, you know, kind of just getting the work done, honoring commitments, all of that good stuff. So then October, we finally have some water. So this is interesting because there hasn't been any water cards at all in, you know, the year up until we get to October. And water is about the depth of emotion, right? So this Queen of Water energy is relationships deepening, or relationships going to a new level, however you want to look at that. And again, it's about deepening your intuition. So when we think of water, it's more of an internal thing, right? We're going within, and that, you know, trusting the intuition. And really, the other thing that I see around this is allowing yourself to open to assistance from the divine. So even more opening and doing that on a daily basis. So it's important when we are doing anything, right? Like just functioning in this world, for us to be not only grounded, so connected into the earth and grounded so that we can actually take action and be present, but also open to that divine guidance and to our intuitive higher wisdom that has, you know, is there to assist us. So taking care of yourself and others is going to be something that's important in the month of October as well, and trusting your own inner authority. So the moose comes in to confirm this aspect of the Queen of Water card, which is authority. And this is letting you know that you know what is best for you. Okay, so you are the one. And here's another theme that we've got for the month, or for the year, right? Is you know what's best for you. Trust your intuition. Trust what you are being guided to. And I know sometimes that takes a leap of faith. Oftentimes it's bigger leaps of faith, I feel like, in the 5D than we've had before. But it is, you know, it can be very magical when you do that. And when you see how things, when you start to just lean into things, when you see how things line up, it's like, oh yeah, I'm totally supported in doing this, right? So that's a beautiful energy for the month of October. November, so we're coming to the close of 2019 here. So in November we're back with some air cards, or an air card I should say, and this is the Knight of Air. The Knight of Air, air cards of course are about the head, the intellect, what's going on upstairs, and this is about things speeding up. So when we get this Knight of Air coming in, there's things that are happening a lot faster. It's like that snowball has been building all year long, and now it's really rolling, right? There's a lot of, which I think is so interesting for me, just on a personal level, because I'm doing a retreat in November. So it's like the culmination of all the work that I will have done throughout the year, and then the retreat in November is this, you know, events happening very fast. So taking time to review your options is also going to be important. So we have that decisiveness, that objective decision making coming in as well, and coming up with creative solutions. So thinking outside of the box in the month of November is going to be helpful to you. We also have the Badger coming in. So this is about perseverance. So what does that mean? Dig in, see things through, right? Like, don't let go of your dreams. Don't give up. This is really about like seeing things through to completion. So this is sort of that kind of wrapping up energy, that closing energy as we get towards the end of the year. And, you know, it's like a lot of times people stop just before they get to the finish line, right? Not knowing that the finish line is right there. But if you just keep going, like it's just a little bit further. There's a lot of people that have quit just before they had success. So don't do that. Is kind of the energy of November, is like just keep pushing through. It's going to be awesome. All right, and then the last month of the year, we've got the Two of Earth coming in. The Earth cards, again, are about how you make your money and what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. So December 2019, too much going on, a bit of chaos, which, you know, with the holidays, that can happen. But you need to make decisions that serve you best. So saying no is a beautiful gift as well. When something doesn't work for you, or if it just feels too chaotic, if it doesn't feel nice and light and easy, please don't do it, right? Be more playful, be lighter, don't take things so seriously. This is, the energy of December is going to call for you to be in a more playful state, a more fun state. And then again, so gosh, really some deep themes coming in this year. So we've got the deer, which is the pathfinder. And this deer is, again, about trusting your instincts. So trusting your intuition to guide you through whatever it is that you need to go through in the month of December. And let it guide you in making your decisions as well. So there is a beautiful way that you can get assistance with that from your body with muscle testing. And I can't remember if I've done any videos on that, but muscle testing, there's a number of different ways. I do it, share it a lot in my groups, or if you do a private reading with me, sometimes it'll come up in that. But it is really a way to get a yes or no answer from your body. Your body has the answers to everything. And it's very, very helpful with your health, with just decisions, with kind of, you know, when you're on the fence about something. So, but trusting your instincts. And I think always you can never go wrong by getting quiet, going into meditation, going outside and walking in nature to help yourself open to the answers coming through. Okay, so that is your year, your universal year here. As I mentioned, lots of a couple different themes that have come through that are kind of threaded through the entire year. One of them is standing up for yourself and your beliefs and your decisions, making decisions based on what feels right and true for you. Following your intuition. There are a few different times during the year where you've got to, like, you know, focus and kind of buckle down. One of those is in April, and then again in September are times where you just are going to need to focus more. But overall, it really looks like a positive year. Like, we haven't had anything that came up in this universal forecast that is, you know, that is really negative, and I use that term loosely, but it looks like, you know, there's definitely some navigation stuff to do, but as you follow or go with the flow of the energies that are coming through you, I do see this being a successful year. So yeah, it looks really, really, really good. So I had much fun sharing all of this with you. If you would like to have a more of a personalized forecast like this, I do offer a 72 card personal 12-month forecast, and you can do this any time of the year, but I do have a special that's going on for this month. If you use the coupon code 2019, you'll save 20% on the 12-month forecast, and that is essentially just for you. So it's a really beautiful, and again, I do cover all the different areas of your life. So career, finances, relationships, health, and you get a theme for your particular month as well. It's a lot more deep dive than I've done here, and it's a recording so that you get to listen to it as much as you want throughout the year. I've got a little bit more information on the next video about that, but for now, relax, have fun, and enjoy 2019. So much love to you. Links below if you're new to me and love this. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you hit the bell so that you get notified when I post new videos. And feel free to hop on over to Instagram and Facebook to follow me at Finding Your Fiji. Much love and aloha.